drop-in center in Mamelodi. So I hope you are sitting comfortably there. How are you, Kate? Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm sitting comfortably. I hope you're good on your side as well.
We are so good. I want to ask you about this campaign. Tell me about the Super Sun Super Together campaign. What is it about?
So the Super Together campaign is an initiative by Super Sun CEO, and they have partnered and identified NPOs that are doing an impact in their communities to launch a campaign where members of the community are able to purchase Super Sun brands at 5 Big Safe stores, and with a target, of course. And when they meet the target, whatever that's accumulated thereafter will be injected in the NPO to enhance or to help with sustainability issues in that space. Yeah.
So this is a wonderful campaign that you've worked out. But how does this initiative work? How does it work?
So today we are launching, and how Super Sun, also Super Together, is doing it is that they want to create an awareness and say, finally, we have identified an organization. They've also identified areas of lack where we can be able to be advanced in our spaces. And also, it seeks to empower women and children. So the programs that we run are already doing the very same work impact, where we empower children, young children. We have a safe space for them where we also empower women by means of either skills, by also keeping them in our space to do some kind of volunteer work. And now and then we are doing, because it's also Women's Month, we are also doing drives that would pet a girl maybe. We are also doing or assisting GPV victims by means of referrals. So we are really excited because it will help us to continue creating a positive impact in our community.
That's fantastic, and especially during Women's Month, I'm sure that's why you've chosen because this month to launch in, because it's so strongly associated with the saving of the women and empowering the women to be able to when they are in need to reach out.
Yes, of course, of course.
Of course. So why did you partner with Big Save for this event?
So what's interesting about Big Safe is that it's the number one sponsor. So initially, when a youth of people that were worried about the number of persons already experimenting with drugs, they came up with a program, and that's an anti-drug campaign program or project. And Big Save was our number one sponsor. They donated non-perishable items and also paved ways for the drop-in center. So you could say we are where we are because people like Big Save were there in the first place. And annually, they do a charity golf drive where whatever that's donated, they give it to us. So it's an annual thing, and it's been going on for more than 10 years now.
Well, that is fantastic. What wonderful cooperation between companies to really reach out to the community and
Yeah.
bring out a message of hope, I think,
Mhm.
to all the people. How's you are today in Mamelodi at the
Mhm.
Super Sun Super Together campaign. Just explain to me what's happening there today.
All right. So today, what's happening is that we've got a program lined up. It's going to be the executive from Premier Foods, the executive from Big Safe and Super Sun, as well as Tandanani Drop-in Center, where they will do their speeches. And right after that, so it's a formal setting. We've also invited stakeholders around and the community as well to form part of this launch campaign, so that they're aware of the initiative that will run for the course of the year. And we are saying to them now, why we are doing this is because Tananani is going to benefit, and you as the community will benefit, because our number one stakeholder is the community. Those are the people
Mm.
that we are servicing. So we'll just make them aware that for every item that you purchase, just keep in mind at Big Safe, and that's the Super Sun brand will go towards this great initiative, and that is uh, enhancing our facilities and creating more impact to the vulnerables. Yeah.
Yes, the community is your number one priority, and that clearly shines through. Thank you so much for all you're doing for the community. What is your message to the listeners today?
Yeah, I would say, let us go back to the culture of Ubuntu humanity. We've
Mm.
realized that a lot of people that are recovering addicts that we're helping in our spaces is because nobody cares. It's always a mind your own business. And we in our communities, we notice that if we don't come up with early prevention programs, then it becomes a problem. So treat your neighbor, and if they like, treat them as if they were your own. There's a chance that the person that you are denying that meal will want to resort to drugs and numb the pain, at the end of the day, break into your house. So
Mm.
I feel like all of these societal issues need us as community members to really work together, create a system where everybody benefits from it, because no man is an island, and you can't alone you can't survive. If we have load shedding, it affects us all. If we have the issue of drugs that's now ravaging our communities, it affects us all. So status, we leave the status, we come together, we come up with programs that can assist these children to channel their lives into a positive manner, because the culture here is that children from 8 already are experimenting with drugs. Why there are no
Sure.
mentors? Why there are no role models?
Mm.
If I'm Kekana here as an activist, here as a social activist in my space, but I'm also overwhelmed. So once I get a good job, I quickly want to go outside the community. But where is the kid that the children will look up to? So yeah, we really need to come together as one unit and stop working in silos. And I would encourage also stakeholders, instead of being in competition, come together, because half the time we have different services to offer, but we are in competition, and for me it doesn't make sense. So if we've realized the government is not for us, but at the end of the day we are the government, so we can decide what kind of community we want to live in, and it all depends on us. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Kate, thank you so very much. This is a wonderful message that goes out as yes, of Ubuntu, as that we have to stand together and we have to work with each other and not against each other to really help our communities and to weed out all the bad things that are happening in the communities, like, the drugs and the neglect and the things like that. So, thank you so much for this wonderful event that you created. And also, it's a ongoing, you know, 'n geleentheid, and I can't get the Afrikaans out of my head now. So it's the opportunity. It's a forthgoing opportunity for the community to stand together. Sorry, my brain just now made a
Yeah.
so thank you to Super Sun Maize Meal. Thank you to um, all the people that are involved here at the Super Sun Super Together campaign that's starting today in Mamelodi at the Tandanani. No, I'm saying that wrong now. At the Tan
No, you are right. Tandanani Drop-In
Tandanani
Center.
drop, yes, at the Tandanani drop at the in center, the
Mhm.
drop-in center in the Summer Street in Mamelodi. So please make sure that you make yourself known there. And yeah, thank you so much for your work that you have been doing, Kate. We appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having us. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. Van ons af, ons gaan gou-gou breek vir 'n bietjie musiek en dan kuier ons daarna saam met Izanay Babinski.